folks, Troy with V-Twins, the V8s. I'm here to do a little video on this truck that I just picked up and went through. I'm gonna not probably restore this truck. I'm just gonna resell it the way it is because it's a really like original truck. I mean, it's kind of been through the mill, but it's really an original truck. I have all the paperwork. Gentleman owned it before me, bought it brand new in 9/30/71. It's a 72 truck. He bought it brand new. He financed it through the credit union where he worked, and it's just a really cool truck. It's a 72 Chevy, 350, 4-barrel, 3-speed standard on the column, manual steering, manual brakes. Kind of went through the truck. It's got new brakes. It's got good brakes too, and it's been tuned. It's been all gone through. I went through the whole truck, made sure all the lights, the wipers, the heater, even the washers, pretty much everything on this truck works. I have the original title. I have the original jack. I don't have the owner's manual, but it is the real thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the camera and I'll walk you around the outside of the truck so you can get a good look at it, the inside, under the hood, and then I'll start the truck up for you. Okay, so here we go. Here's a walk around the truck. As you can see, it's got the kind of like the rat rod look to it. I've restored a few of these trucks. This one would be a great candidate to restore if you wanted to, because it is really original, and a lot of the problem areas on these trucks we don't seem to have with this. Under the dash, the roof, things like that aren't really rusted. So I'm going to walk you around. As you can see, it's the hood. It's, it's the usual rusty stuff on the outside, but it's nothing really bad. This area of the windshield is really notorious on these trucks, so isn't the roof area, and as you can see, this one here is all really good. Don't have any rust there. Even the sides of the truck are pretty decent. I mean, somebody put some cab corners and some rocker panels on it, very rudimentarily, but it is pretty decent. And you can see the roof back here. That all looks really good. The bed has all the original wood on the floor. Yeah, it's starting to get a little funky, but hey, it's an old truck. If you want an original piece, this is kind of it. You can see got some perforation in the steps. The fenders are pretty good. A little bit of rust right there. A couple little holes and stuff. Nothing really major. Got the original tailgate with the Chevrolet embossed right in it. It's in pretty decent condition. Something that you could definitely repair if you wanted to go that route. You go over here. This fender here is looking pretty good. Looks like it might have had a wheel opening molding of some sort on there, so there's some drilled holes, not really rust holes. This step over here looks pretty good. This side's got the same scenario. Somebody messed around with the cab corner and the rocker a little bit. Fender's really good. This door looks like it came from another truck. I'm going to walk back around here and we'll open up the hood. So here we are under the hood. Like I said, it's manual disc brakes and manual steering. Also 3-speed on the column. Somebody has changed this engine. It looks like it's like maybe a GM Target motor or some type of reman. It's black in color. It's got an HEI distributor in it. Got an Edelbrock carburetor on there. I took that all apart, cleaned it all out and everything. Radiator's good. She runs really, really, really good. It's got a new battery in it, new wires. Looks like cap, rotor, plugs, all that stuff is new. I put the fuel filter in there. Changed the oil. She runs really super good, lots of oil pressure. I drove this truck over 100 miles after I bought it to get it back to my house, and it used 1/8 of a tank of gas. It's just it's got some nice gears for cruising, and I'll bring you around. I'll show you the inside of the truck, and then we'll fire it up. So here it is, showing about 95, almost 96,000. Once again, I put the original radio in it. It doesn't work, but that's the only thing that doesn't work. All the heat, defrost, wipers, washers, horn, directional lights, high, low, all that stuff works. We'll fire it up. Emergency brake, of course, works. Nice sound to it. Wipers. Shut it off. I put it in reverse with the key on so you could see the reverse lights. So there it is, folks, the full walk around. Runs, drives mint on the highway. It's got nice gears in it. I haven't really checked the rear end gear ratio, but I'm gonna say it's probably somewhere around, 355s at the tallest. So, I mean, you cruise on the highway 65, 70, you're moving with traffic. It's not screaming, it's not sucking up gas. It's just a really nice driving truck. If you're looking for like an old style rustic cruiser, you can't beat this thing for the money. It does everything it's supposed to do. It's pretty much, it's turn the key and go. Granted, it's 50 years old, so later on down the line you may have a quirk here or there, but that's the nature of the vehicle. If you're looking for a good truck to restore, this particular truck It's all there. You take it apart. You know where all the stuff is. It does need some cab corner, cab mount type work underneath. If you look at my listing on my website, vtwinsthev8s.com, the truck will be on there. I took some good pictures. I had the whole interior out, the seat and everything, so you could see the floor. Floor is really, really nice. It's got a patch on the driver's side that they laid over the original floor. So they didn't cut the floor, which is really nice. You got a few things to deal with, but none of the nightmares that you usually have to deal with these trucks. It's just a good solid piece. So it's drive it or restore it. I appreciate it. Check out vtwinsthev8s.com, vtwinsthev8s.com on Facebook as well. And my name is Troy Kane, and thank you for tuning in.